Welcome back. Apparently, I ran out of room on my last video, so I didn't get a chance to say like and subscribe. So, welcome back, uh, YouTube and all of my YouTube friends. So, we're now at part two of the making of the mountains. Right now, this is what it looks like. And like I said, don't worry about the seams where you see where they come together because when we start putting dirt on it, you won't even see that. So the next thing what we'll need is we will need blah blah blah. We will need spray paint. So I'm just going to use a regular can of spray paint. You can use regular paint. Um, doesn't matter. So hold on a second while I get that. Now this is one of the good things about it. Using spray paint, even though it's not completely dry, you should give it about 24 hours. But with the spray paint, you can go ahead and just start painting. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to use more than one color. So that's one color. And here we are with the next color. And that's why I'm saying it doesn't matter if you cover it because you're going to come back with another color. And then what you can do while it's still wet, so that way you don't have to use a lot of glue. What I come back with is some blended turf. And this blended turf helps make it look more realistic. And you can hear the kids next door. That used to be a cartoon, The Kids Next Door. Boys will be boys. Two brothers. All right, and once I get enough of it on it covered, I will show you what it looks like. We got airplanes flying by, cars driving by, neighbors working on their vehicles. It's a little busy today. Got daughters standing by the door. No, it's fine. I like it when you guys come out and watch. That's my oldest daughter. Okay. Yeah, they're getting to see how I make the mountains and how I'm able to do it so quickly. And see, and then I go in and I use regular dirt from my yard just to give it a little. Well, it's not sticky, so that means that the spray paint is already dry. But that's okay. A lot of the parts where you see a seam, like here, I don't know if you can see it from the video, but from here, what I usually do is I'll put scenic material here. So hold on one moment, and let's see if I can. Okay, so this line here, what I'll do is I'll end up putting some bushes to go along here to cover that. And then some, I mean, it kind of looks okay, but you know, we want to try and make it look even better. So hold on one moment. Okay, so now for this step, we're going to use some alcohol. It's not 70, this is 90 proof. I just keep reusing it. So I'll stand back and give it a good spray so that way none of the dirt rolls off, whatever's loose. And like I said, the spray paint doesn't take very long to dry. I don't know if it's something with how I do the plaster, but it doesn't take no time to dry, and I like that. So that way all I have to do is just give this a good wet coating. And let me get my glue. Okay. Now, and if you're worried about the glue running, you can always take some more dirt. And just add a little dirt to it. And what that dirt does, that dirt will soak up some of that glue and will keep it from running. And all this is just Elmer's glue and water, diluted Elmer's glue with water. And then like right at that seam, I usually just grab a little bit of dirt to try and help it. And I'm not worried about if it runs down to the bottom, that's fine, because then that's just, I don't have to actually saturate it because it'll already be wet. And this is not easy, walking around this table with my bad legs. And see, it seems like the glue has already gotten down to this far, but I'm just adding to it. Now, I'm gonna add some more dirt. Not too much. In some spots I did put a little too much. But what looks like mud, it should be okay later. And then I don't know, I may just end up throwing this on my layout. I don't know. We'll see. Now, naturally I would give this would take a couple of days to do, but because I'm just doing it for the video, for you fine people, I'm just gonna keep on moving on with it. Okay. Now that part's done, let's give it a few minutes. Okay, welcome back. All right, so that's what it's looking like thus far. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting some scenic material on it. So give me a moment. Put a tree here. Let's get a flat tree. I should probably just use the hot glue. Yeah, let's do that. We'll use the hot glue, and we'll use the Elmer's glue also. Okay, let's start putting in some trees. Alrighty, so we're gonna put this one, let me give it a little glue. I didn't open the glue. That would help, wouldn't it? That's a Durango. They're fast. Hey. And I'm trying to use all different type trees, not just the same kind. Some of these I made, some of them I bought. Kind of stick up. No, stand up. And if they don't stand up straight, that's when I use hot glue. The hot glue will dry faster, and they don't get a chance to lay over. Get out of here, fly. Okay, let's see. Let's put this one right here. You know what? I'm gonna cut that piece off. Okay, now that that's cut, what we'll do is get our little mini drill. Put a little glue, a little bit on the tree, a little bit of hot glue for just in case if it don't want to stand up. Now for some grass. I don't want to put too much. Just a little, and then what I do is I come back and pat it down a little bit. Because I do believe it still has some glue in it. The glue is still drying. Stay still. Now, what you can do also is where you're putting the grass, you can use a brush to pat it down. The only problem is with the brush, it doesn't always stay completely down. So I like just using my hand, my finger. Add one more tree. Here, let's put it right here to cover up this seam here. that hole may be a little too big. Nah, it's fine. Put a little glue. Now it's time for some rock. Doesn't take a whole lot. All right, let me get some bigger ones. And what I'll do is I'll glue these down. Let's see. Do I want to use hot glue? Let's see. Let's use the hot glue. I just got to get another glue stick. And I should be using my cane, but I'm being silly right now. All right, a glob of hot glue. A glab. And just let them fall wherever they fall. It makes it look more natural. Okay, so the hot glue is already glued. I'll put a few more large rocks. Let's get a couple. What I'll do is I'll put because we're gonna put the hot glue here. I put quite a bit of greenery. The birds love me. They like coming in the yard and eating all the grass. Now, if you can do it correctly, you won't see the hot glue. And that's what I'm trying to do. And you don't really have to rush, but and then for something like that, I usually reach into my bushes. And then these little strands of hot glue, I just do that. That gets rid of them.